Indian government's unilateral abrogation of J&K's special status is in serious violation of past UN Security Council resolutions regarding the Kashmiri right to self-determination, and it irreversibly erases the limited legal recognition and protection of self-governance, legal autonomy, and citizenship rights for Kashmiris.
India's repeated failure to abide by the constitutional provision of Article 370 from the outset has resulted in a de facto annexation of Kashmir. India achieved this by engaging in a pattern of jailing political activists until they conceded to the demands of the center, preventing free assembly of civilians, punishing journalists who published truthfully, and packing the territory with military personnel to terrorize the local population, all of which they justified by invoking the specter of national security. If the facts are against you, argue the law. If the law is against you, argue the facts. If the law and the facts are against you, just pound the table and yell about Pakistan.
It's hard to believe India has the audacity to refer to itself as the world's largest democracy when it essentially has kept Kashmir under martial law for decades. Kashmir is not just a strategic place in the great powers game in South Asia. It's a home with families and people who for far too long have lived lives of generational suffering.
The government's focusing of all the blame for the past economic problems, security problems, everything else on outside factors, cross-border militant groups, Pakistan's support for them, ignores the government's abuse and rights-violating tactics, which has increased support for militant groups in Kashmir.
Until the fundamental issue of self-determination is resolved with respect for the rights of minorities, be they ethnic or religious, we are going to continue in the cycle of violence.
Some of my colleagues were accused of having an agenda. This is the cost of speaking truth to Modi, Amit Shah, the BJP, RSS, and Hindu nationalists.